Let us go back to the community and share with them. Now, mind you, this is the same community that kicked them out. But the blessing is, now that I'm blessed, it's time to be a blessing. And so, as an African American, like I said, unapologetically black and unashamedly Christian, what am I to do? What are we to do as theologian, priest, preachers of the gospel, the Rastafari, real Christianity? What do we do once we become so educated? How do we take this message to liberate the people? Liberate the people from this colonized theology. I'm right there with you. I might not be Rastafari. I might not look at Haile Selassie the way that you do, but I do honor and respect the man. But I think central, our message coincide together in trying to liberate the people. And black people, essentially, it takes us to save them. It took the four lepers
to go back to
in the midst of their skin disease, in the midst of their condition, to go back and to save them. And so that's ultimately what my calling
is all
in
about.
life. Yeah. And so that's what I'm trying to do. I don't know if I'm a pastor or church or anything like that, but ultimately I think it comes from the teaching. My contribution to the ministry will be in teaching. That's why it's so important that I come here to talk with you, to have the understanding of Rastafari, rather than allow the media and magazines manipulate to continue to colonize the mind.
Well, in short, still, the majesty say Africa awaits its creation and its creator. In reality, even the prophecy tell you about the repairer of the breach, like Ezra the priest, who came forward to Jerusalem to build forward Jerusalem wall when it was ruined. Not definitely maybe the wall itself, but speaking in tongues as though you are speaking about the people. But then put it maybe in parables to say in return to build back Jerusalem, the walls of Jerusalem. Now here you are in Ethiopia speaking about maybe how can we save these people, our people. It depends upon us, my brother. It depends upon us. Africans universally in the West, the diaspora, it depends upon us. Whether you're Rasta or you're non-Rasta, whatever you're saying, it depends upon us. Who has the knowledge and the cognizance, the consciousness of themselves again, to come together in a unit. What you know, you tell I, and what I know, I tell you. And we try work together and put it together, since we have a concern, a deep concern, and a conviction about our people's well-being. It is us. It depends upon us. How we do it is how we work. It's how we collaborate. And in collaborating among ourselves, then collaborating among ourselves, then we think we can make great stride here. But standing on the outside and speaking, which Ezekiel, the book of Ezekiel, you have one stick, you easily break it. But if you put 7, 10 stick, 12 stick together, it becomes difficult for you to break.
Come stronger.
It becomes stronger. So I think maybe this is the message. We need to have more consolidation among ourselves. We need to collaborate among ourselves, near and far. So you have the same interest, I have the same interest. And I think in light of that, then we think maybe the problem can resolve still.
Thank you.
Because it's just one spark it needs. You just need one spark, And Christianity, when you speak about Christianity is a man-made philosophy. It's not a African way of life. African way of life is a spiritual way of life. We lift one thought and lead ones to the Almighty God. Spirit